came here to redshirt, did you know you were redshirting when you committed to Clemson, or was it just kind of happened?
Honestly, no, it kind of happened.
Were you surprised that you had a redshirt?
Yeah, it was very surprising. I mean, in that moment in time, I mean, you're obviously mad, or you're not happy that you're not gonna play that season. But ultimately, I feel like it's helped really this year, and I mean, I haven't seen as much of like fruits of my labor, but I feel as though it did help me, and the way I'm competing this year, I feel like my redshirt season last year is really the reason why it's happening.
Yeah. What was that conversation like when you had to sit down and you had to realize, hey, you're redshirting this year, you can't play freshman season?
It's just like Joshua. I think we should redshirt you. Here's why, and I really think it'll help you.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, Coach Brownell, he made a really good like. I don't know how to put it, but he made it a really good thing like to say it's more of a long-term thing and not really a short-term thing. I mean, obviously he could have not redshirted me and just not played me the whole year, but instead he's saving me a whole year and giving me still 4 years to play basketball. So him saying that he's putting that trust into me to redshirt me and giving me an extra year, that made me feel good.
Yeah, I mean, for what I've seen, it seems like it paid off because right now obviously redshirt, now you're getting quality minutes. Like you're playing a lot of time. You've gone to games for 20 minutes plus. Being able to feel that trust now from Bernal and realize like, yeah, he redshirted you, but he believed in you, and now you're getting all these minutes. Like, what does that message to you? What does it mean?
That's kind of going back to seeing like the fruits of my labor. You know, working obviously a whole year. That's obviously what I want because, you know, being out a whole year, you obviously want to play, but really seeing that's really helped my confidence. Mm-hmm. You know, seeing like me get more minutes, obviously from going not playing. Mm-hmm. So
did it ease the transition? Because a lot of players talk about high school to college is, you know, quick transition is hard. Game of pace goes way faster. Did it help with that transition?
Yeah. So back to the redshirt year, that first year was like it was really fast for me. That was also another reason why Brownell said he was going to redshirt me and why he think I should have redshirt at least. And he was right because I mean the pace of the game it's a really big difference. And this year it's starting to slow down for me a little bit. I'm starting to see more things and the game's starting to get more easy.
Yeah, and again, you came in super athletic and now you've added different elements. Has that helped the game progress a lot easier for you?
Yeah, definitely. I started off the year running a lot of point guard. Mm-hmm. So knowing like how I would get on the court at this position or that position, that's really helped me and helped me develop my game. You know, whether it's my right hand or my jump shot, things like that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I remember you're obviously a lefty. Right hand, that's something you really wanted to improve upon, and now you're basically a lefty with two hands. I mean, it's pretty easy now, right?
I won't say it's too easy, but it is a lot easier. It's a lot better than when I came in, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Did you know that your role was going to transition from being this big scorer to now like a lockdown defender?
No, not at all. If you were to ask me or anybody else a year ago or 2 years ago, no one would ever guess, honestly, because last year I was a pretty bad defender. Really my whole life I was a pretty bad defender. But figuring that out on the defensive end, that's also helped me get a lot of playing time. And Brownell's really made a big emphasis on that, like from this year, last year, and I feel like that's really helped me.